double check my reports and let you know exactly what was happening, because that'll remind me. And then we left. So I never searched her. We left all of that stuff with Maeve because of the case that she just had with her. So.
And was that you and Charlie?
Yes. Yeah, me and Charlie.
All right. So neither you nor Charlie searched. So to the best of your knowledge, from the time you shot Madison down to when she got to hospital, she wasn't searched by any officers.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I don't know if Charlie did, but if there's no, are there no possessions? You said there's no possessions, right?
There is a knife in there, which we need to clarify. Actually, we need to clarify whose that is. There's a book in there, and there's just general evidence from the scene. But I think that might have been from the other suspect involved in the other incident with Daisy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Daisy
the knife is the one that Jessica stabbed me with.
Yeah, I think that's from the
yeah,
other
that would
incident.
make sense. Yeah.
I went up there to talk to Madison, and she had been gone for, I don't know, 10 plus minutes before anything happened where you had to shoot her. Because she left, and I was reading the book that's in the evidence locker now. And then Jessica came up behind me, and we had a discussion for a little bit. She was very upset that me being back in Madison's life had her acting differently than she has been. And the book that she gave me, she had hidden from Jessica, and she wanted to know what it was, and I wouldn't tell her what Madison gave me, so she stabbed me.
That's heavy. Okay. Damn. Yeah, she didn't get it. Well, she tried to stab me, but she missed, and I shot her. I was trying desperately to get her to stop what she was doing. I really didn't want to shoot her.
Yeah.
Sucks, but you know, that's the job, I guess. I think no, I definitely didn't search her. I don't remember searching her, so I'm not going to say that I did.
All right.
Which, I mean, you can look at two ways. Maybe I should have searched her, but I don't know. In situations like that, I'm more pressed to get medical than I am to search someone. I'm fine with cuffing people, but as far as searching goes, I hold that off. So, yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm not really looking at like whether or not you should have. I just want to know where this phone is, because I want to know who has it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely didn't take it. Happy to look for you to look through all my stuff if necessary, but
no,
I didn't take it off her hands.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, King, and I appreciate you getting at your nerdy stuff to whatever.
Very welcome. Very welcome. I wish you guys would join, but you know, just it is what it is. So obviously I went with an extra 7 days for PD.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's just even the day, like even the day that I said to you, like sorry, the day after that I mentioned this to you, Richard, the day after, it was like 4 or 5 units for at least 2 or 3 hours.
God. Yeah.
So it's just like, fuck. And then like, because I'll be listening to the radio, and I'll be sat there listening to the radio, probably pissed off at myself that I'm not there to help them when they're struggling. So I don't know.
Trust me, I definitely get pissed off because like I can't go and do anything. Like earlier, I think Maple was chasing somebody that stole a CVPI, and no one else was answering him on radio. And it's like,
it happens all the time at the moment. It's interesting. I don't think we have situations where, you know, we'll say need 77s. You look on GPS, there's people out there, and then eventually people pop up on radio and say, "Do you guys need help?" And that's like after 10, 15 minutes or something. So, well, yeah, we have been asking for that for a while. I think people turn their radios off. That's what I think happened.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, if there's anything else I can do, just let me know.
All right, we'll do. Thank you very much, King.
Very welcome. See you guys soon.
Oh, King, actually, there is something.
Yep.
I nearly completely forgot because it's the next thing I'm about to do. Have anybody been made aware, because we're talking about the medicine thing.
Yeah.
You were the one that fatally shot Madison. That's correct, right?
Yes.
Has anyone made you aware? Well, I'm going to make you aware. And I'm hoping somebody else has made you aware up until now. But it seems to be that there are civilians and criminals that know you're the one who killed Bancroft. That came to our attention through a concerned citizen who obviously thinks that something has happened here because that is not a thing that they should know. And so that is currently something we're looking into.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned it to anyone. It's not something I personally brag about.
What I was about to ask. I didn't think you would be mentioning that to anybody, but I just wanted to clarify anyway. But I figured you should know. The name Maggie Gunn has come up as somebody who was very close with Madison, and maybe this is all hearsay, and obviously, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But from this complainant maybe conspiring to come after you. So just take caution. She is a prospect, I believe, in the ADMC.
Yeah, that's what I was
any
told.
affiliations. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, just as well, I got my rifle cert yesterday. No problem.
Fantastic.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm dangerous. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I haven't personally been threatened like this before. In this city anyway. So I'll let you guys know if I hear anything.
Yeah, the big thing with Maggie and being a prospect for ADMC is when it gets to the point that you do leave the PD and come to the marshal's office, they're right across the street.
Oh,
and
I know.
Yeah.
They already weren't very impressed with me when so we had a thing where this is when Forte was still employed. They were pissed off or said they were saying 911s or some shit like don't come down to, you know, your cops out of our turf or whatever. We weren't even in there. I think we were just passing through for another call or something like that. So Forte went down there to try and figure stuff out. I went down there as well after I hear calls from people on scene saying they're getting on rooftops. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go down there and get prepared for something then. I believe this lady Maggie was one of those people on the roof when I went up there and said, what the fuck are you guys doing up here? Is this your building? And they were like, yeah, it's our building. So it was Rue and this lady who looks familiar to me because she just, I just looked at her profile.
Scottish.
Looks like the same woman. She did speak. I think she's Scottish, but I'm not 100%. I didn't get much of a word from her. She said, I'm politely asking you to get off. I'm like, that is not what you guys have been doing at all. But we're gonna leave now. I wanted Forte to escalate with them, but he didn't. But it is, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, they're definitely, you know, they're antsy for sure. You know, the other day when we had shootings outside of the office down there, they were watching the entire time, as well as the fact that there were those tweets from Rue. And I actually said, well, I mean, if Rue's tweeting stuff like, how do you burn down a fucking brick building and then a shot is outside, that sounds to me like attempted arson potentially. Obviously no proof, it's all speculation, but yeah, I'd be careful with those guys.
Yeah, 100%.
There?
Yeah, Ziggy's there as well. Yeah.
Okay.
My son-in-law, and Rue is my granddaughter. So yeah.
Wait, Ziggy's your son-in-law?
I'm assuming Flop is hanging around with them.
I don't know. I don't know what Flop's doing.
You know, I'm not judging. I like both of them at all. You know, I like Flop a lot. I have a lot of respect for him. And Ziggy seems like a nice guy. I've dealt with him a few times through lawyer stuff and other things. He's always been very pleasant. So.
Thing is with ADMC, is the only thing that the marshals have done thus far to even like cause a problem is me and Cal went and had a conversation with Pred in the park, and we were sat on a bench. Yeah, that was the only thing we've done to even cause a I'm air quoting here problem. And since then we haven't done anything else. Everything that's been a problem is them coming to us and doing something. So I mean, it's a ticking time bomb. It's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, I mean, they're all selling drugs down there. That's why they're being territorial, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I took photos of them earlier, and then a few minutes later, there were drug calls like right on the other side of the building.
Yeah, just watch the rooftops in that area. You can see them all stood there.
Yeah.
And locals go up the ladders and stuff, so they could just stand on rooftops and stuff like that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
If only my drone worked.
Yeah.
Match.
Fuck.
Yeah, something scuffed with it.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 new drones, but I'm gonna have another RC car and another flying one. By the way,
Nice.
I know that there's. Are they in the SASM armory?
The RC drone, like the flying one, is we don't have the cars.
It's so fucking cool. Okay.
Yep.
How much have you been paying for one of the flying drones?
Between 30 and 40 generally. Is it how much are you paying?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 for the controller, 5,000 for the drone.
God, that's gonna kill Eugene's market.
Well, we're not going to be selling to anybody else, are we?
No, but he's trying to sell them to PD a lot because he knows that we'll actually use them. There's people out there I don't think are really using them that much.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because I talked to whichever officers I know are dealing with stuff, and I'm like, if you need help with like surveillance, just like talk to one of us, and we can help with the investigative warrants and just send the drones up.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about for like hunting people and stuff? Well, that's probably not the best thing. It's like warrant apprehension. Can you guys use it for that or anything? Or
yeah, as long as we have a general statement of probable cause to like articulate why we would need it, then yeah, we can do it.
So so if we had like a PC or we had absolute knowledge that said that some person was in X location, we're able to send a drone there.
Yeah. Because we just need to do an investigative warrant, send it to Angel, and then Angel gets another judge to sign it, and then easy.
Yep.
Okay. I think have you guys seen the movie The Fugitive? Richard, I know you were going to watch it.
I've been watching it. I've been watching it. I'm like halfway through. It's great, yeah.
Yeah. It's Tommy Lee Jones is one of the main characters in it, Daisy, and he's state marshal.
Okay.
And Harrison Ford is like a doctor. His wife was killed. He was blamed for it.
Oh my God! He was killed by his wife was killed by a man with a prosthetic arm, just like Angel.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really like that's the kind of state marshal stuff I want to do. Is that kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever is on like state property, so the marshal's office, the courthouse, FIB building, Noose building, the prison, like we don't need an investigative warrant for the drones. We could just send them whenever we want to.
And you take pictures with them?
Yeah.
And public, I think public places too, like if it's in
public places, and yeah, that's fine. But like anything that would be considered private property, we need the investigative warrant.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been avoiding taking pictures with the drones I've got because I didn't know whether their camera was capable of sending that information back to the receiver, which is weird.
Yeah, Angel took a bunch of photos with one.
Okay, perfect. I probably won't do it with the civilian ones. Whenever I get to try out the marshal ones, I'll do it with that one.
All right.
Cool. All right. I appreciate you guys. Again, let me know if you need anything, okay?
All right. Thanks, King.
All right.
Okay, Dark, can you take me back to the marshal's office?
Yeah.
Also, that was Angel on the phone. Congratulations, you're promoted to deputy marshal.
What?
Yeah, she said that she wanted to do it herself, but she's really busy, but she'll be around in a couple of hours. But yeah, you are a deputy marshal now. I know on the SOPs, it still says that you need to be with a full marshal, but I will tell you what Angel told me. You're fine to be out on your own. And take the ducklings with you.
Oh.
Yeah. Because technically I still am also a deputy marshal, but Angel has kind of pushed everything onto me when she's not around, so.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, say thank you.
Or if you're still around when she is busy and done being busy and gets to the office, then you could tell her thank you yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't have my number?
No, she doesn't have your number.
Okay, I should probably give her my number.
Yeah, you should probably give her your number. Yeah, I tapped the wrong button on my phone, and she said, "Why'd you hang up on me?" Told her that I tapped the wrong button. She's like, "Oh, if you see Dark, could you tell him that he's promoted?"
Oh, wow. Well, that was a nice promotion. The quickest promotion I've ever had to go through.
Yeah.
You know, I just got told in a conversation. That was nice. So, yeah.
Back in the PD, when she promoted me to an FTO, she hit me in the face with a nightstick and said, "Congrats, you're a full FTO now."
Hey, yeah, you know, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Right, so I can just do stuff now.
Yes.
All right. So what's the difference between a deputy marshal and a full marshal?
SOP wise, a deputy marshal still needs to be with a full marshal, but Angel basically is saying right now deputy marshals can go on their own.
Okay.
But full marshals could just be on their own and do whatever.
Okay. So basically, for right now, until things get filled out a little bit more, deputy marshal is like equivalent of a full marshal.
Exactly. Like for all intents and purposes, it's a full marshal right now. But on paper, like while we're still trying to get everything filled out, it's deputy marshal. Hi, Sherry.
Terrible, terrible people coming late to this place. Well, I've been here all by myself. Go in.
He's mad.
She is mad.
I'm just having one of those days where I don't have anyone to hang out with.
Okay, you can hang out with Dark. I gotta go.
What do you mean you're going?
Bye, Daisy.
Oh, okay. I'm hanging out with a gay guy, I guess. Let's go. What are we doing?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, Sherry?
I just wanted to have a girls' talk. I was just having one of those days.
That's fucked up.
You want to talk about the girls?
Sure, yeah.
It's been bubbling down there.
Okay.
I don't know how to fix it.
I'm busy. I gotta do I got paperwork to do.
It gets me a very soapy things down there too. I think I gotta go to the
hold on,
doctor, and I have no fix for it.
I just gotta put my headphones in. Hold on.
See, you don't want to speak to me. I fucking get it.
That?
And that's
I
why I
can't
wanted
hear.
Daisy.
I got my headphones in. Good to see you, Sherry. I gotta go better work.
I'm just ovulating, and I need help.
It's so good to see you. Wow.
What's wrong with you?
So good to see you.
Whatever. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you. I'm having abandonment issues today.
God damn it. All right, full marshal. No, we're not. We're a deputy marshal. What does that mean? Let's read down. Easiest. I'm not saying it's easier than we didn't do anything to get it, but I'm saying it's like we had a secondhand phone call. Okay, I think we're just a marshal now. I think we're just acting as a marshal. All right, let's do that. Let's fucking do it. Okay, I want to speak to Louise. I don't have to wait for anybody now. I don't have to wait for a marshal. Oh my god, I can do anything I want. Oh my god. The floodgates have opened. The floodgates have opened. Angel wanted to promote you for a week? You're joking. I have Angel's number. Since Pred got fired? Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. Oh my god. gonna try and call her anyway. I'm just gonna call her anyway. Fuck. Wait. Hold on. I got a theory. Hold on. Cassandra Cage is around. And Angel's busy for a few hours. Is there some kind of fucking... Some kind of fucking gang meeting going on? Is there some kind of fucking gang meeting going on right now?
What are you looking on that phone?
Boosting. Fucking boosting bastards. I was just trying to call Angel. That's all. Because Angel just promoted me through Daisy.
Thank fucking God. Oh my God. Finally. And you know what? You could have been promoted like 3 weeks ago. I'm not even kidding.
I wasn't hired 3 weeks ago.
Whatever. If you would have just walked up to her and be like, hey, Angel, how's it going? She would have said, Dark, you're promoted. Go out there, have fun.
I haven't seen her for like
Sounds
a
like
week.
you're sure. So you've been inactive.
That's not true. You've seen me.
I've seen you, but have Angel seen you? I don't think so. So if Angel doesn't see you, that means you're inactive.
No, don't. No, no, you can't. No, that's not true.
That's how it always worked in this city, okay? You know that too. If you don't see them, they're inactive. So you gotta like go to her face and be like, hey, you could have got promoted weeks ago. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh yeah, because you were away. I remember when Tex and Daisy were getting promoted. I'm pretty sure if you were around, you would have also got promoted.
Yeah, I was back in England. I sent Tex a fucking pigeon. Well, I didn't actually. I sent him an email, and I bet he didn't even fucking read it. I was working while I was on vacation, man. You know that?
I'm sorry. I
was on vacation. I was working.
I'm very sorry. So how do we fix this? I mean, you're promoted now, so I guess you don't even have to see her anymore. Just bring her cases, and you should be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get to work. That's what I'm gonna do.
Want some tea?
I would love some.
We might get rid of Tex.
Wait, why?
He hasn't shown up after his promotion.
What? What? I thought he might have been...
You better stay around, Dark.
No. Tex is... He's a good guy.
He's an old guy. Not a good guy.
Are you sure he's not dead in his apartment? Has anybody done a welfare check? What about if he had a heart attack?
That doesn't exist for people like him.
Yes, it does. He's like 95.
Yeah, 95 with a heart of a 30-year-old. Have you seen the way he talks and the things he talks about?
I think I heard his pacemaker.
Okay.
I heard it clunking.
What if he went to get his MRI and then pacemaker ripped out of his chest and he died? Oh my God, I just realized.
That's even worse. That's even worse. That's a violent, gruesome death. He could be having an episode right now. He could be in a drunken slumber, stuck in a Vietnam flashback, and you're here talking about getting rid of him. How dare you? That guy's a veteran.
We just gotta talk about it so people can wake up fearing their job, okay? I don't think he's getting fired, but if we talk about it...
You're messed up.
He's called placebo.
You're so messed up, Sherry. You're so fucked up.
You just have to talk about it, that people are gonna get fired for not waking up, and everyone's gonna wake up, and then we can have a full functioning department. You know how that works.
You're crazy.
All the time.
You're crazy.
Listen, for unconventional problems, you gotta have unconventional solutions.
Oh my god.
So now we just have to talk about the tech's gonna get fired for an activity, and then every other motherfucker who even thinks about going on vacations would think twice.
That's true. Oh, we got a new marshal too. DJ.
Yeah, DJ Dorking. She's good, but she has zero fashion sense. I'd like you to help her because you're gay.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, and she sometimes looks like Angel too. And I have tried telling her, you know, indirectly. And Angel is fine with it because she got a body double, so we have a disposable body at this time. But at the same time, she gotta have better clothes. At least.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna call Louise and see. Actually, can you want to be my assistant for the day, Sherry? You want to be my assistant, period?
Don't say that word. It's one of those days.
Oh my god.
Why would you remind me? I was just having a good time and you said period.
No. Do you want to be my assistant? Full stop.
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay. Can you call up Louise Campbell and say that State Marshal Richard Dark would like to have a chat with you, and would you come down to the State Marshal's office, please?
Do you have a number? She's not on the yellow pages, is she? I have a number. Hello, Louise. How's it going? It's Sherry from the State Marshals. I'm good. I'm on a desk duty. You know, I'm just being someone's bitch at the moment. Dark would like to have a chat with you. I'm sorry for my language. I'm having one of those days. You would know. State Marshal's office. Dark, what's it about? She's asking.
It's about Madison Bancroft.
It's about Madison Bancroft. Yeah, he's over here.
I'm not gonna be able to sit in this, am I?
Louise, can I ask you a question which is quite personal, but at the same time, I feel like we can bond over such things because you're a woman and I'm a woman. How do you handle if things get bubbly down there?
For fuck's sake, Sherry.
I'm having one of those days and I can't seem to fix it. All my girlfriends have left the town. It's okay. I'll find a new girlfriend. You can just come down here. All right, bye. I gotta call Peach. I'm calling Peach.
Okay. Is she on her way down?
Yeah, she is.
Wait, thank you very much.
Of course, you're welcome. I think it's menopause.
No, you're like 25.
It can hit early, you never know. Yeah, I'm just one of those unlucky ones.
Ay, ay, ay.
Dark, I'm gonna think about something for like 5 minutes.
All right, don't hurt yourself. Thinking too hard.
No, I won't do anything.
We have an outfit with the new vest? Yeah, we do, yeah. We hide in this corner. Come on, Louise. I gotta speak to you. All right, so this is about... Go to this case. Madison Shooterly. We're going to record the interview? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Doc.
Hey, Louise, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Green shoes. That's a choice. And you take that. We're not in a rush.
Yeah, no, it's in the gym, so it won't be anything important.
Oh my God. Poor James. All right. Do you mind if we? I want to actually. This is about a state marshal case, actually.
Okay.
So I was wondering if I can interview you about something.
Sure.
On recording. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you got any weapons on you at the minute?
Yeah, I have a wrench, a knife, and a bat.
Okay, can I take those off you? Is that all right?
You can. I'll pop them on the ground for you.
All right, thank you.
I don't know how much information I'm gonna be able to give you because I don't really know much about medicine stuff.
Do you mind if I search you just real quick before I take you in the back?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Seconds. This is the biggest pile of bandages I've ever seen.
Yeah, I get into a lot of car accidents.
You really shouldn't smoke cigarettes, you know.
Say that again.
Said you really shouldn't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I really need to stop.
All right. Just take a seat right here for me. Yeah. Take a seat right there. No. I'm gonna sit in this chair very tactically. Apologies. In. Oh. Okie dokie. All right. So, all right, Louise. Let me set up this little recording device right here. You know what? I won't turn it on yet, just to explain why we're here. Okay. Louise, the reason why I've called you down here is to do with Madison.
Okay.
But it's more specifically to do with reports that we've gotten about information that you are knowledgeable about regarding Madison's death.
Okay. What information would that be?
Specifically, how she died and who killed her. And I just want to ask you questions regarding that. Is that okay? All right. If that's the case, I'm just going to start the recording. Okay, this is State Marshal Richard Dark. Interview is going to be commencing at 15:42 BST. I'm here with Louise Campbell. This is a voluntary interview. Ms. Campbell, could you say that you're here voluntarily, please?
I am here voluntarily.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm not going to Mirandize you today because you're not under suspicion of doing anything criminal or anything like that. That being said, the reason I've asked you down here today to talk, Louise, is because we have gained information through a couple of reports that you are aware of the situation regarding Madison's death. So just to kind of make this easy, instead of asking you more direct questions, I mean, you are aware of how this works and you were a police officer in the past, a very good one, I might add. Could you just kind of tell me what you know that happened to Madison?
So The only thing that I know was that she heard, like, I don't know what she'd done, like if she'd 911 or something, but someone mentioned that she'd 911 to the cops, and they'd met her there, or someone had 911 and they'd met Madison at the spot, and she charged at the cops with a knife and they shot her.
Okay, and who did you hear that from?
I can't remember. There was quite a lot going around at the same time, so I can't remember who told me it, but I remember hearing that specific part, but as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, sounds like the cops did the right thing, because that's what they should have done.
Okay. Okay, so just to clarify, it was the cops that shot Madison?
That's what I heard, yeah, that she'd gone at them with a knife and they'd shot her.
Okay. Do you know which cops shot Madison?
I heard in passing that it may have been Albert King. And someone also mentioned Maeve Wolf, but I'm not too sure. I didn't really get any clarification on that, because obviously I'm one of Madison's emergency contacts, so I was able to be told the autopsy report, and the autopsy report didn't state any police names, so I never got confirmation.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking notes at the same time. So who did you hear that it may have been Albert King or Maeve Wolf? Who did you hear that from?
I'm not quite sure. I honestly, it's been so long since like it happened, because I've had so much going recently that I can't even remember who mentioned it. I just know those two names were mentioned in passing.
Okay. Do you remember where perhaps you heard that? Was it at the hospital? Was it out and about? Was it on the phone?
I'm unsure. It could have been the hospital. It could have been Senior Buns. Those were the only two places that I ever heard any information.
Okay. But it's pretty specific information to know. You know, which officers on the scene might have you know, been the one to have, you know, killed Madison. It's pretty specific information. You think like a civilian might have known that information?
I'm unsure. I couldn't tell you.
Or do you think it more likely that a cop might have told you that information?
No, the only cop that I did question about it to see if I could actually get any information was Charlotte, and she told me that she couldn't give me any information whatsoever.
So you questioned Charlotte Spade?
Yeah, I didn't know what happened. I woke up to a text saying that my sister had been murdered. So, in like a moment of like what the fuck, I texted Charlotte and was like, who the fuck killed Madison? Which cop was it? And she just responded saying, you know, I can't disclose that information.
Okay. So just to clarify, no police officers told you
No.
which, hold on, let me finish just so I get this on record. So no police officers told you which officer or officers shot and killed Madison Bancroft.
No, the only officer that I spoke to about the murder was Charlotte, and like I said, she texted and she couldn't give me anything.
Okay. All right. So we did get a report that what's his name? I think is it Officer, is it Jimmy Frost?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Frost was present at the viewing at the hospital the day after. Did he mention anything about the incident?
No, he didn't mention anything. We was just chatting generally about Madison and memories.
Okay. So in your experience as a police officer, Louise, how do you think this kind of very, you know, important information managed to make its way out of this this incident?
Sock22 Aug. Sorry, repeat that.
So obviously, you know, who killed Madison, you know, officers who, you know, discharge their firearms and end up killing someone. That's the kind of information that's normally held pretty tight, and I'm sure you're aware of that in your experience. So how do you think, you know, that's made its way out to you?
I have no idea. I don't know how this information has got out. I just know that it got to me the day after, or like it was either the evening of or the day after. I'm pretty sure it was the evening of the murder that you know, I don't even want to call it a murder, to be honest. Like, I feel like it was very justified, so I don't want to call it a murder because
You said murder.
It's not like they did it in, you know, bad faith, you know. So, I honestly, I have no idea. I was very shocked when I was told the information. I was like, how?
Okay, so you remember being pretty shocked about that. Okay.
Because I got pretty like very, I guess, informative details pretty early on, and I was not expecting to have known anything.
And who did you get that from?
I can't remember. The only information that I remember properly getting was when I got the autopsy report, and even then that had no police names in it. Okay, but I think there's a possibility that the autopsy report might have been a little bit more in depth than it should have been because it was written by an EMS and not a doctor. Okay.
So these details, did you get them over the phone, by text, or in person?
No, it was definitely in person, and I'm that's why I can't really remember. If it was like text, I probably would have been able to remember because I would have been able to check back.
Okay. How long after? So you found out at which point? Was it after Madison had passed? Was it like a long time after?
No, it was like maybe like 4 hours, 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours after. Okay. All right, and you don't remember who told you. Okay. So do you remember whether it was someone in uniform, like within a senior bunch uniform, police uniform, EMS uniform? You don't remember a uniform. Okay. Have you told anybody else this information that you believe you were told that it might have been Albert King or Maeve Wolf?
I can't remember. Those days was like the first couple of days after Madison passed was like very, very dark. Like for me, like because I just lost my sister, so like my head was just like not in the right place at all. To the point where I even spent hours in the sewers because I just didn't want to be up here. I know obviously the sewers and the legislation was gone, but like I just felt like I didn't really want to be up in the city when, you know, I was feeling a specific way and dark and lost. So I just went down there. It's all really just a blur. Especially being down in the sewers. I mean, you can imagine all the air down there. It's not really the best of air, so.
The sewers. Yeah, interesting place to go. Okay. Just for sake of brevity, Louise, at this moment, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to incur attorney. If you cannot afford, won't be put by the state for available. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just to clarify for the record, have you told anybody the information that you believe Albert King or Maeve Wolf shot and killed Madison Bancroft?
I can't recall.
Okay. Have you conspired with anybody since Madison Bancroft's death to do anything towards those officers?
No. I was told very early on about what the situation was behind it, and as soon as I told that, you know, she charged at the cops with a knife, I was like, well, she brought that on herself. There's nothing anyone can do about it.
Okay. Are you aware of the tweet that was made this morning?
I did actually get told about the tweet. I was stunlocked when I heard about it. I don't know why the hell is a tweet going out on Madison's phone.
Do you know who has Madison's phone?
I don't. I thought she had it on her still, or at least in, you know, possessions at the hospital. I wasn't given any possessions when I went to view her.
Has she been, like, is there been a funeral or anything?
No.
So, to the best of your knowledge, she's still in hospital.
As far as I'm aware.
To the best of your knowledge, has anybody made any plans to harm the officers involved in Madison's death?
No, not that I've heard of.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Louise. If you do manage to recall who told you that very important information about the officers involved in Madison's shooting, please do get in contact because I'm sure you can understand. All I'm trying to do is figure out who might be, I guess the word might be leaking information from within the police department. And that's all I'm trying to stop. Because it's only putting officers at risk. So, yeah, if you manage to get a flash of inspiration and remember that, just give me a call, okay?
Yeah, I will.
All right. This interview is going to be suspended at 15:55 BST. All right. Thank you very much, Louise.
Thank you. Is the door unlocked?
I'll come and lock it for you and I'll give you your stuff back. Yep. Yep. All right. Thank you very much, Louise.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Take it easy. I might be reaching here, but when she said she went down to the sewers after Madison died, what did that tweet say this morning? It said death lies below. That's why I read her Miranda rights. Norman's in the sewers, yep. Where's Prince transcript guy? I'm gonna have to transcript this myself. I'm just gonna do a quick TLDR. Full transcript thing. Working on it. I was joking. I was joking. But a TLDR. I think she's covering for somebody, 100%. She slipped up and used the word murder. She slipped up and said murder instead of just shooting or killing or anything. When she was talking about when she specifically said she made its way to Louise the evening of the murder or the day after. So she considers what they did to her to be murder, and you know, it was her sister. There's tools online with AI that can translate audio to text. Really? Holy shit. I might have to find that. Okay, so yeah, Louise, take that off. Is Frost around? He's not around. I left it too late. Frost was around this morning. I wonder if we're kind of all doing a Bancroft situation here. The whole Bancroft situation is kind of flowing through. Please be careful, we're headed to bed. Didn't think I was gonna have to read Louise her Miranda rights, but then it kind of got sussy in the middle. Is that Olive out there? Let's put Louise. Humble. Thing. Charlie. Claire. Where the fuck is Charlie? Yeah. Jack Voss might have been involved. Use Otterai. I said Microsoft Word's transcription. I'll give it a look. I don't need to do it right now. Okay. She does not recall telling anybody, which means 100% she told somebody. So she told Maggie. We need to talk to Jimmy and Maggie. Thing is, if I don't think she's telling the truth about finding out hours after. Question is, if I go to reports, I go for Crafter. Here's the autopsy. Wait. Hold on. I can understand. Here's the autopsy, right? Hold on, is it? What EMS around right now? Parker gun.
Yes, Marshall Dark.
Hello, Mr. Gunn. I'm just inquiring about kind of EMS, or I guess it would be just hospital procedure in general, really quick.
Yeah.
So when you have, let's just say someone comes in and they're DOA, or they just die in the hospital or anything. So someone can request an autopsy, right?
Yeah.
They're an emergency contact or anything, they can get the autopsy. But an EMS report. Is there any circumstance in which an emergency contact or anybody other than EMS or like PD or anything can get access to the EMS report?
So I think for an emergency contact, I believe we are able to provide them with a report. We'll just have to figure out a way to export it. Anything else, you'll probably have to do a FOIA.
Okay. Is there any way to know if an EMS report has been exported?
I would not know. I'd probably ask the person who wrote the report, or maybe, yeah, because there's not really any way for me to check if it's been exported. I could probably ask like the author of the report or whoever requested it if they got an exported copy.
Okay. That's you fill me in perfectly. So thank you very much, Mr. Gunn. That's all I need to know.
No problem. Yeah,
All
no
right.
problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so what I'm thinking is she got the autopsy, but it doesn't tell you very much. And then she was saying that the EMS report told her a lot, right? This doesn't tell you a lot. Right? Now, obviously she could have been lying. But the EMS report does say a lot. Right, Odessa's report says a lot. It mentions King. It mentions King. The 911 call mentions a coordinated attack. See what I mean? Like, it mentions a lot. But if she got her hands on this, then maybe she could have gone to, like, another officer and been like, oh, I know all this. Can you confirm it for me? And then the officer just confirmed it, thinking she had been told it already. Because we might be looking at a case of, like, negligence versus, what's the word? I think either way, it's likely negligence versus, I don't think anyone's being malicious here, versus King. But this is just a very detailed report because, you know, it's Odessa. Don't get me wrong, this one's pretty detailed too. Okay. We could talk to Maggie.